Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
I just had a sandwich filled with jellyfish jelly. It's the tastiest sandwich in the sea.
The only information this guy can retain is old SpongeBob references.
All right, we'll come back and resolve the cop and jellyfish drama later.
At long last, some combat. I didn't realize we'd be doing all this talking.
Now, Joe, I want you to take note. Unlike Donald, it's vital you actually use your abilities to give yourself an advantage.
Damn, you really blew that guy up.
Now that he's down, we're free to play a bit more aggressively.
Talking all that shit and you just misclicked the wrong ability.
Shut up. I usually have push maps somewhere else. This is what I get for letting you play first. See, easy peasy, barely took any damage at all.
Yeah, all right. We'll see how good you are at the next firefight. Ah, Cora's den. Now, this is my kind of place.
If you don't speak to Barlavon, you'll run into Rex here as well. But since we've done that, we'll just run by Harkin and General Septimus and then peace out.
The captain let you in on his big secret.
Don't care if you didn't ask, plus you're bald.
A rare W from you, Joe Harkin.
I'd shoot him just for being rude to female shepherd.
Don't worry, Harkin will get what he deserves in due time.
Didn't know that, did you? It's all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it.
Also, Harkin is literally wrong. Anderson never made Spectre status. He was only being evaluated same as Shepard during Eden Prime.
It's just a BS rumor that a no-life loser like Harkin spreads around because he doesn't have anything better to do.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Must have heard he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Thank God you don't want to talk to Harkin Barak.
There's hardly any reason to. All Bro does is spew nonsense about Anderson and talk about his own boring and disappointing life. All right, let's have a little chat with General Septimus over here.
I'm here on Shaira's behalf.
Wait, does anyone else hear that voice in the background?
Someone is back there gooning out of control.
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way...
I sure am enjoying my right ear getting the full force of the club beat every time the camera changes.
Only headphone users are going to pick up on that, Barry.
You gotta be brave as hell to be watching this without headphones, especially after the whole having sex with the bear thing from a bit ago.
Kiss my leathery backside.
Wait, are Turians leathery like alligators?
What are they exactly? Reptiles or birds?
They have avian features, but they're similar to raptors, which makes sense since birds are closely related to dinosaurs.
I didn't think I needed a PhD in biology to understand the basics of Mass Effect alien biology.
One place I always felt at peace.
If you ever feel this way about a girl you don't even know, try seeking a little post-nut clarity.
Don't say I didn't warn you about wearing headphones.
I mean, hit the gym, go out and study something, focus on yourself.
Donald is the last person who should be telling someone to focus on themselves by hitting the gym.
Hey, lay off, Joe. It was actually decent advice from Donald, which is a rare occurrence.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right, I'll go to her. After
Make sure you go to her and not come to her, General.
And just like that, you're back to saying some dumb shit.
Would you be interested?
I didn't.
Finally, we're catching up with Garrus.
That's smart. Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or... Who are you? Let her go.
Attaboy, Garrus.
I guess he really isn't Batman because bats would have beaten them into a coma instead of executing them.
I don't even know why Shepard needs Spectre status. We murder about 24 people in our investigation and no one cares.
All right, Joe, are you taking notes? It's going to be pretty important for you to use overload in battle to weaken enemy shields.
Or you can just shoot them in the head and be done with it.
Use overload and shoot and hit. Yep, got it.
I am definitely enjoying that you picked up shotguns, Donald. Carnage is one of the best gun powers.
For sure, the most enjoyable one strong blast and the target melts into dust.
You took him down clean.
The renegade option being praising Garrus for his quick and efficient work is pretty silly.
As I'm sure many of you know, you can actually turn Garrus down here if you want.
Why would anyone do that?
Because Mass Effect 1 Shepard can be an anti-alien badass who only trusts humans.
Not that it matters. If you don't recruit Garrus, he'll mention you rejecting him like once when you meet back up in Mass Effect 2. And then it'll be like you both have been the best of friends.
If BioWare had any balls at all, they would have let you double down.
I'm sure they realized having the main character of their video game be literally racist wasn't a good look.
Hey, it didn't stop my boy Aaron Yeager from being the anime goat of 2023.
Jaeger is for life. Before we go recruit Rex, let's pay a visit to one of our adoring fans.
Conrad, the goat Werner.
I am so honored to meet you. Nice to meet you. And you are? My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on...
Conrad is out here talking about Shepard like he's a LeBron Glazer.
I'm trying to stay alive and help the colonists. Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
This game is showing its age. Do people even ask for autographs anymore?
Even if they do, isn't a digital autograph kind of pointless? I mean, anyone can easily replicate it.
Plus, no one asks for an autograph without also asking for a selfie.
Joe, goddammit, it's not a selfie if it includes another person.
Hearing both of you old bastards use the word selfie unironically in 2023 was not on my bingo card.
There's my goat, Uncle Erdnot Rex.
As with Garrus, you are technically allowed to deny recruiting Rex here.
Seems pretty stupid. Unlike Garrus, Rex is actually a useful squad mate in the gameplay of Mass Effect 1.
Well, unlike Garrus, this would actually have to have an impact, right?
If you don't recruit Rex, he'll be presumed dead, and his brother, Erdnot Reeve, will assume the role as Krogan clan chief.
See, I wish games with these evil decisions actually rewarded you for being evil. If you reject Rex, you miss out on a useful squad mate and the best character arc in the trilogy.
Hardly any game, not even your beloved Baldur's Gate 3, gets that done properly, Donald.
Tell me about it. I want to kill the tieflings, but I don't want to miss out on my beloved Karlach.
I'm not surprised you like Karlach, Donald. Orange and red are a classic mixture.
Time for a real firefight.
I'll be watching you, Barack.
Last time I tried this fight on Insanity, I just died over and over. Pissed me off.
Wow, what a marvelous use of carnage there, Barack.
Shut up, bitch. I didn't need it anyway. Peep this gameplay.
You wasted push?
Chill, Donald. Damn.
It's not so fun being on the receiving end of the back seating, huh, Barry?
Okay, no cap, Barack. Watch the Krogan.
It's good. Looks like Caden knocked him on his ass.
Oh, Lord, he's coming.
Literally nothing scarier in this game than a Krogan sprinting at you, but he should die before he can clap my cheek. Raid boss down. Now all that's left is the fodder.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Both these dudes heard all that mayhem back there and just decided to stay in this room.
They just like me, for real. If I watch someone clear like 5 of my boys, I'm hanging back.
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
And just like that, these two warehouse workers are two of the smartest NPC characters in gaming.
It's basic laws of Jujutsu Kaisen. Always jump the opponent, and if the jumping doesn't work, we running.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Surrender? Ha, bro thinks he's walking out of here just because we didn't bring Rex.
If you do let Fist survive here, you'll reunite with him on Omega in Mass Effect 2. But let me tell you right now, bro is not getting out of this one.
Direct consequence of messing with my girl, Tally.
I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can
That
find her.
that sentence didn't make any sense. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I do know where you can find her. Do you know where she is or don't you?
He's stalling for time. Don't let Fist live, Barack.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she did. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, back out.
See, he does know where the Quarian is. Bro lied to us.
See, I might have let him go if he had just been honest in the first place.
Oh, well, no skin off my back.
Too many people died here, Fist. You don't get to walk away.
Sounded like Fist Kool-Aid spilled out everywhere. All right, we got another fight ahead that's on a timer.
I usually just run right through this and make it to Tally.
That might work on normal difficulty, Joe, but on Insanity, you actually gotta fight like a man.
Here it comes.
All right, Barack, I see you trying to lock in now.
See, Joe, no need to run. Just play calm and smart and things will work out.
All clear.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here.
Hey, hands off, you son of a bitch!
This Turian is lucky Uncle Erdnot Rex isn't here instead.
Dan, you know Tally don't leave the crib without her proximity grenades. All right, this fight can be a pain in the ass because these guys can sabotage your guns. Yep, there it goes.
Do it back to him.
Quick, everyone, just turn him into Swiss cheese.
Really lit that guy up.
It was all for Tally.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Don't worry about Fist. He got what was coming to him.
Death is better than Fist deserved, if I'm being honest. Should have fed him to some Baron.
You're not making my life easy, sure.
Trust me, Udina, in a few years, I'll make sure you never have to worry about anything in your life ever again.
As you know, this is where Tally will join us. Unlike with Garrison Rex, you cannot deny her. If you try, Udina will force you to recruit Tally.
Forcing us to recruit Tally is about the only good thing this snake has done in his entire life.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss.
How could you possibly turn Tally away to begin with? I mean, just look at her hips.
Don't see many Quarians here. Why did
BioWare think they're slick, though.
I was on my
Don't think I didn't notice that the 2 male alien species are optional in this game, but the 2 female alien squad mates are mandatory.
That sounds completely valid to me, Barack.
reports of death.
It's Samesh. We might as well speak to him since we have Ashley with us.
I cannot believe you got on my case for how I handled the bomb section on Eden Prime, and now you're sitting here talking to the Apple Tech support.
Thank God Mass Effect 2 and 3 have less of this side mission stuff.
You two are the type to run through a game once and then be upset you spend $70 for 15 hours of gameplay when there is still copious amounts of stuff to do.
It is a pleasure. Respectfully, Serviceman Batia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
Bro doesn't know who he's speaking to.
You know.
Cabadon.
Bro is like, Yamete Kudasai, Shepherd Sama?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Donald. Stop quoting random BS you hear from anime.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the type of anime I picked that up from isn't the type you would want to watch in public.
Nope, gonna stop you right there, not another word. All right, Shaira, we solved your simp dispute.
We really ran around the Citadel solving this woman's work-related issues.
List of Commander Shepard's accomplishments. Led the final assault on Torfan. Prevented the destruction of Eden Prime's colony. And helping Shaira, the consort.
She better pay with a fat stack for all this.
Don't worry, Donald. Shaira will definitely make this worth our while.
I also have one more thing to give you, if you're interested.
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep.
Hi, whoa, now, I don't need this first-year psych student evaluation of my mental health.
Someone should let Shaira know that people come here because they're avoiding therapy, not because they want it.
Few will dare to stand against you.
If I want someone to glaze me up like this, I got my boys to do it for me.
It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax.
Wait, what the hell is this?
I told you your patience would be rewarded.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me?
There is literally a hidden legendary sex scene in this game? How have I never found this?
See what you get when you actually explore the world around you. A little bit of everything for everyone.
Yo, she went down.
Bruh, I'm dead. Maybe Mass Effect 1 really is the best game in the trilogy.
Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alpha Ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What exactly is this trinket Shaira gives you anyway?
The trinket allows you to access some Prothean ruins that reveal that the old alien species was monitoring and tagging cavemen on Earth prior to their Reaper War.
I have done everything I can.
So again, the big reveal from this side mission is something you naturally learn during the events of the main story. The only reason to do this is to sleep with the hot blue alien.
They will give you strength.
Wait, were Ashley and Caden just standing there watching Shepard lay up with the consort?
Gonna need to explain this one to Ash later on.
Nah, it's good. We're not committed to each other yet.
At long last, it's time for Barden Joe Shepard to become the first human Spectre.
About damn time. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were stalling, Barack.
Eden
Prime was a major victory. Beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
Okay, so knowing what we know now, hearing Saren say this is not actually proof of anything at all.
What are you talking about, Joe?
I mean, we know full well that you can make any voice say whatever you want these days. I mean, just listen.
I'm Kasumi Goto, and I love Joe Biden.
What the Joe?
Joe, that is not what the voices are for.
Joe Biden doesn't have dementia, and he's never sleepy, and he's a far better president than that annoying orange-looking motherfucker Donald.
Okay, that's enough. I'm revoking your AI privileges.
You can silence me, but you can't silence the truth.
I warned you, Barack. I told you he'd use the Kasumi voice to do this when you made it.
Yeah, my bad. I'll be putting it under lock and key from now on. The Spectre ceremony begins at last. I remember actually being shook the first time it happened.
Too bad all the prestige and wonder of being a Spectre kind of falls flat after this. Pretty much everything Shepard does was stuff they built their career off of.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Så här pass nykär kan man bli på en riktigt bra semester med vin. Boka vinterns drömresa du också på ving.se.
Dansa dig genom middagen med HelloFresh. Upptäck de senaste hitsen. Laga inspirerande recept. Och släpp loss med enkla middagar. Beställ din matkasse nu och få gratis efterrätt livet ut.
Real NPC behavior going on up in the rafters.
It is the decision of the Council to be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
What's my first mission?
We're sending you into the...
Just another casual win for humanity. Not even 100 years in the galactic civilization, and we've already got one of our own in an elite task force.
No wonder the Volus diplomat hates us. We're just built better than them.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
If there's one lesson to take away from this, it's to never underestimate the indomitable will of the human spirit.
You've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training. You should go down to the CSEC Academy.
Too bad all that special equipment costs more than we can possibly afford at the moment.
Don't worry. I'll run around clearing up some errands on the Citadel and see if I can't get our squad some proper funding.
So what's up next, Barack?
We'll start Joe off with something light. The mission to recruit Liara on Therum.
Even you should be able to handle a baby bite mission like that, Joe.
Don't worry, I'll make sure I double up on my doses of adrenochrome.
All right, that does it for the boys and I today. Stay safe out there, drink plenty of water, sleep well, and we'll see you on the next one.
Inventory is full.
Welcome to the Romulus Space Station. We hope you enjoy your time with us.
What was that?
Hey everybody, it's your President Woke, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., ready to drop some sick frags as the first human Spectre.
And the reward for the worst intro of the videos goes to you, Joe.
We've got a bit of a day today. Joe will be taking on the mission Find Liara Tassoni on Therum.
Barack, don't you think this is going to be a bit of a tough mission for him? Kind of weird for us to take the two easiest missions in the game and give Joe the first filter, if you know what I mean.
You'll be fine, won't you, Joe?
Hell yeah, I'll be fine. I'm on my meds today and I'm ready to lay some fools out to dry.
The only way this guy can play games is on 20 doses of Adderall.
Also, Joe, I need you to pretty please do something for me real quick. When you get to the top of the elevator, just go up and scan that last keeper at the top.
Wait, that's what you were doing earlier, scanning the keepers?
Is that why you were repeating, where is it, over and over?
I couldn't find the 19th keeper, and then I realized I forgot the one that's to the right of where we meet the counselors in the Citadel Tower.
I've literally never heard this sound effect in the game.
See that? An easy level up, and we haven't even left the Citadel yet. Good credits, too.
What's Ashley doing back there?
Looks like she's back there hitting the meanest lunge.
Ashley, I respect your dedication to the games, but we got work to do.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. The name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni.
That's gonna be our wife.
Hey, hold on now, Joe. That wasn't the deal. You said we could romance Ashley.
Huh, what? So sorry, I don't remember that. I suppose my dementia has gotten the best of me.
You're so full of shit. Barack, back me up here.
Oh, nah, I got no horse in this race. You two can settle that yourselves.
Joe, I am warning you, don't interfere with me and Ashley.
What are you gonna do, stop me? Maybe Ashley will have an unfortunate accident at some point later in the game.
You don't have the balls to leave Ashley on Vermeer.
You willing to bet all your money on that, Donald?
I will body slam you, Joe.
Well, right now it doesn't matter because we don't know who's playing Vermeer, but if it's me, I'll do whatever makes the most sense from a gameplay perspective.
Well, from a story and character perspective, we all know Ashley should get left behind.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics.
I can't believe Anderson's career was ended by the backrooms.
I've seen that game a lot. Do you guys think I should play it?
Joe, you would piss and vomit everywhere if you played the backrooms.
Somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. You got anything you want to say?
All right, Joe, you have the honor of delivering the very first patented Commander Shepard speech.
Let's just get this over with.
Crew, this is Commander Shepard. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit.
Extremely weak start.
Shut the f up, Donald.
You're picking the Paragon options?
All right, if this is going to be how it is, I might need to abuse that glitch on
Not just for
Novaria.
our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop it.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Joe, I'm not going to lie to you. I think 8 years with me would have improved your speech skills, but I was dead wrong.
What do you mean that speech was fire?
Yeah, the long pause at the end of it really shows how quickly your brain can string together sentences.
Whatever, man. Anyway, we should probably go do our rounds by the crew, right?
I would rip the controller out of your hands if you didn't talk to the squad.
Let's start with Caden.
Okay, but why though?
I'm actually pretty sure Caden doesn't have anything of note to say here.
Well, there's no harm in checking, especially since he's sitting up here alone.
You know, staring blankly into a bright orange screen in a dark room probably isn't doing Caden's migraines any favors.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least...
You know, I just thought of something. On Eden Prime, we watched Sovereign take off right after Saren kills Nihilus.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew...
But Saren is still on the planet. Why did Sovereign leave?
What is this, cinema sins, Barack? Stop psychoanalyzing the game.
Well, you were right. Caden had nothing to say.
Unsurprisingly, and to think people say he isn't boring.
It is kind of sad that everyone else is down here hanging out in the hangar bay, but Caden is alone on the upper deck.
Time to talk to the only character in this game with an interesting background.
I'm surprised to hear you diss Ashley by extension there, Donald.
Listen, I like Ashley, but I'm not going to pretend her stories aren't boring. Some BS about her grandfather and something about her sister and some boy snooze fest.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yikes, and this is why I don't ask people how their day is going. You never know what they're gonna say.
Hey man, dog died, fish died, cat died, mom died, train derailed, plane crashed, building eviction. Okay, dude.
That was a good reference, Donald, but I understood every word that left your mouth, so it wasn't quite like XQC.
The go-to response to when someone asks how you're doing is to just say good and move on.
It's destroying your entire species.
I do wish I could tell Rex I know the Genophage and the First Contact War aren't the same.
The First Contact War was barely even a war. Maybe from the point of view of humans, I guess, but for the alien races, it was just a little incident.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, our bad. We opened fire and rained meteors down on your cities because you broke a law you weren't even aware of.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue.
Joe, you better be nice to Ashley.
Oh, so now we should be Paragon, right? Got it.
You've been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert...
In Ashley's defense, there was a Reaper on the scene. She's lucky she got out at all.
Seems plain enough to me. Be more alert.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What's Garrus got going on over here?
I'm sure he's just calibrating the gun on the Mako or something.
I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried.
I cannot believe people gravitated towards this guy. It's just the typical cop who's restricted by all the red tape trope you see all the time in old movies.
To be fair, most of the reason people like Garrus have to do with him in Mass Effect 2 and 3, I don't think he was anyone's favorite in Mass Effect 1.
It shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
Yep, let me just shoot this guy in both his knees because he stole about $250 out of a McDonald's cash register.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
Quitting a job because you don't like the way things are being done is pretty valid. I don't know why Shepard sounds judgmental here.
CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
It's not the end of the world. You'll have tougher decisions soon enough.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for